everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel and my kitchen. So today is something I wanted to talk about, and today I actually did not write it down, so I'm going to just go with what's in my head. So bear with me, because we all know how many squirrels are up there just running around. Anyway, so what I wanted to talk about today was relationships. And I am not by no means a master at relationships. I might have flunked that course a few times. But it led me to start diving a little bit deeper into relationships and how not only but a male and female relationship, but a female, male. And I'm not talking about sexual. I'm just talking about friendships and relationships. Parents, children, husband, wife, friends, it doesn't matter. It just relationships in general. So what I'm trying to get at is, so you look at a woman and you think she is feminine, and you look at a man and you think he is masculine. But when you really get down to the nitty-gritty, dirt, bare bones, naked core truth of it all, we are 50-50 masculine and feminine. If we're balanced, if we are a balanced energy, we are nothing but 50-50 masculine and feminine. That's where the term yin-yang comes into play. Because when you are a balanced energy of yin and yang, you are a balanced energy of masculine and feminine. I'm feminine, but I also have masculine qualities. You take a man, he's masculine, but he's also feminine qualities. Okay? So if you, for instance, okay, we're going to talk about relationships here. And this is just my thinking out loud right now. So just take it with a grain of salt. Don't take it as like it's the gospel or it is this or it is that. It's just thoughts in my head. Okay? So if you take a relationship, you take a married couple, and you take a woman, and I'm going to use myself for instance, so we're going to make myself a little bit vulnerable right now. So I was raised as more of a tomboy, more of a masculine, okay? So how I was raised is you are tough and you don't cry and you don't show any type of vulnerability, okay? So I was raised more of a tomboy, more of a masculine. And then you take a man, which normally on the status quo is raised as a masculine, so you don't cry, you don't show vulnerability, you don't show anything that is any weakness in the society, okay? Then these two people, say, come together at some point in their lives that are, let's say they come together in their 30s, okay? And this is their first marriage, and they come together. And you take a woman that is more masculine, and then you take a man that is, of course, masculine, because that's how he was raised. And you come together, and it's love, and it's blah, 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 you know, all that jazz. And down the road, let's say 10 years down the road, this female wife comes home, and the husband's like, hey, baby, how was your day? It's fine. It's fine. What is that clue for? That is clue for my day was shit, okay? My day was shit. So you ask me how my day was, and you keep asking me until I really tell you how my day was. And if you don't keep asking me how my day was, you're an SOB. I don't like you, and you're insensitive. I'm sorry. That's how the normal female brain works. Okay? So, fine is for, yeah, I got a lot of shit on my head, and I need to get it out before my head explodes. So please ask me how my day was 10 more times, okay? And the man's like, oh, your day was fine? Okay, cool, my day was fine too. Let's have dinner. Cook me some dinner. Then you go to bed. Everybody's pissed off. Why's everybody mad? You're fine, I'm fine. Why's everybody fine? Crickets? Chirp, 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 chirp. That's weird. So let's reverse it a little bit and back it up We're going to back it up just a little bit. So now we're going to say the woman is balanced in her feminine and masculine qualities. Ching, ching, ching. And the man, husband, is more balanced in his masculine and feminine qualities too. Okay? Same couple, same time. Wife comes home. Husband, hey baby, how was your day? Wife's like, oh my goodness. You wouldn't believe the day I had. Blah, 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 blah. Womp, 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 womp. Husband's like, oh, you too? My day was like, whew, blah, 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 womp, 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 womp. Now, for you masculines out there, that's probably pretty hard for you to think about doing because you're too busy getting to work on how you're going to fix your want, in your woman. When all your woman wants is vulnerability. Vulnerability is hot as F. I'm sorry, but it is. Okay? And all you masculines are doing is getting busy trying to fix how to fix the effing problem. A woman doesn't want you to fix her problem. Your woman wants you to listen to her problems and maybe relate. That's why she talks to her girlfriends and not you. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. We don't want you to fix our problems because honestly, we're damn smart. We can fix our own goddamn problems, okay? We can fix our problems. We don't want you to fix it. We just want you to listen, okay? So, I don't know if you got that or not. Vulnerability. Vulnerability. Oh my goodness. Vulnerability is what makes conversations. Conversations. We are so guarded in our hearts that we have to be so strong to get through every day and put a mask on for everybody to see that we're okay and fine. We're not fine. We're not fine. I mean, I hope you're fine, but we're not fine. Yeah, we're not fine. So, I don't know if you guys understand that or not. The normal masculine side wants to fix everything. Wants to get busy and fix everything, and all the feminine side wants is somebody to listen to our heart. Somebody just listen to us and just relate and feel some empathy from our hearts for a change. That's all we want. We don't want you to fix the world for us. We can fix our own gosh darn world. We're a lot more smarter than y'all think we are. We don't need a man to fix the world for us. We can fix it ourselves. All we want is for somebody to relate to us and to soften their hearts. And I'll tell you, honestly, a clue for a lot of women out there, and men, honestly, it goes for both ways. This is not a one-sided story because I'm a woman. This goes for both ways. When we're dating people and we come and we start talking to each other and we're like, okay, well, I'm afraid to get close to you and I don't want to love you because I loved somebody once and they hurt me and they ripped my heart out and pooped on it. I mean, I can't have that happen again. It happened twice. Twice in my life. I'm 47 years old. It happened to me twice. Oh my God, my heart just can't handle that again. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You know how stupid that sounds? Do you know how stupid that sounds? That sounds like an excuse to me. Excuse for a booty call, or excuse for, you know what, I'm going to be a cold-hearted B or a D, and I don't want to get close to anybody because I'm going to keep my guard up so you don't hurt me. But all I'm doing is hurting myself because I'm not allowing love in. just say? I'm guarding my heart by not allowing love in, by guarding it. Even though somebody's trying to love me, I'm not allowing it in. Whose fault is that? That's your fault. That's not the person that's coming to love you's fault. Sorry, my video cut out. What I was saying is, you get hurt. Who cares? Their experiences. Experience it. Feel it. Don't be afraid to feel your feelings. Feelings. That's why we have feelings. Ugh. Feelings aren't bad. Why does everybody think feelings are bad? Oh my God. I'm in love. Ugh, somebody just kill me now. Somebody shoot me. I'm in love. I've been hurt. Somebody shoot me. I've been hurt. Who gives a care? It's feelings. Get over it. Process it. We all get hurt. We all get pooped on. We all feel love. We all feel excitement. We all feel sorrow. We all feel pain, agony, misery. It's part of life. But part of getting to that point of being low is climbing out of it and getting high again. That's the highest point of it, is to crawl out of that slump. Crawl out of it. Get up there and get high again. Just get high again. It's all about perspective, you know? It's all about perspective. You can take the dreaded mother-in-law, for instance. You know, I'm not saying everybody has a bad mother-in-law, but it's like one of those things where it's a stereotype. The mother-in-law, we hate her. She's a bee. We hate the mother-in-law. Oh, she's horrible. Ugh. No, she's not. Take, for instance, you know, like something I heard yesterday. Okay? My mother-in-law, she's horrible. I hate her. All I ever hear from her every time I come over to visit is, geez, how are you doing on your diet? Are you eating pretty good? Looks like you're still fat. Geez, you're fat. I don't like it. I mean, she probably didn't say that, but, you know, that's how you take it. You're still overweight. I hurt your feelings. My poor feelers got hurt. I'm fat. Now I just want to grab a pint of ice cream and just eat it right now with goddamn spoon. Make myself more fat. No. What you can do is change your perspective. Why is she saying that? She's not telling you you're fat. She's telling you that she loves her son. That's her baby, probably her prized possession. Her baby. She loves her baby. She wants the best thing for her baby that she could ever have. She's not criticizing you. She's telling you that she loves her son so much she wants the best for her son. And maybe she's got her own issues, you know, maybe she's a little overweight and she's unhealthy, and maybe her relationship sucks. And she doesn't want that happening for her son, and she wants to help you to make her son happy, and she wants the best thing for both of you. Maybe that's what she's saying. But she doesn't know how to say it right. And you get your feelings hurt. And then every time you come over there, your guard's up, and you're defensive, and you're pissed off, and then you go home, and then you fight. And then next week, you're fighting again about it. And then your husband's like, well, I want to go to mom's house. And I don't want to go to mom's house. She's such a bee. Then you fight about it some more, and then 2 years from now, you're divorced and pissed off. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle we live in. It is a total vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle that we can stop right now. And just process what we're feeling. Why does she hurt my feelings? Why does that hurt me to the core? Oh, why do I feel like I just want to just shoot her every time I go to their house? Or why does every time I leave her house I just want to go home and cry and drown my sorrows in a gallon of ice cream? It's so sad. Why do I feel like that? Well, maybe, just maybe, that when you were younger, like a child, something happened to you. And there was something that was brought up to you that really scarred you as a child. And so it just, every time somebody mentioned something like that to you, you just got really defensive and you took it to heart. And then it caused a vicious cycle in you that caused you, every time that happened, that you grabbed a gallon of ice cream and put it down your throat because that made you feel better. But then at the end, you just made you feel like crap because then you ate a gallon of ice cream and I think I just gained 5 pounds the next day and oh my God, I'm fat again. It's just a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle that starts with something that happened in your childhood. Something that happened that was not good. Something that we can get rid of if you just go back and take the time to think about it and just look deep within and say, what is triggering me to think like that? Is it something like this or something like that? Or maybe I should just sit down with my mother-in-law and say, you know what, that really hurts my feelings. That really hurts my feelings when you say that to me. And maybe she didn't even know she was doing it. And then next thing you know, you both are crying in a big hug and you're all feeling better. You know, and then next thing you know, she's opening her arms to you next time she sees you, and you're just like, oh my God, my mother-in-law loves me, and you don't drown yourself in 5 gallons of ice cream when you get home and crying, and you guys are fighting and divorced in 2 years. And all it took was you being vulnerable instead of defensive, and confronting that person non-defensively and saying, you know what, that really hurt my feelings. I have feelings. I'm a human being, and that really hurt my feelings, what you said. And that person that hurt your feelings will say, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. And right there in an instant, that changed everything. And that changed you not being divorced in a few years or a few months, and horrible relationships with your mother-in-law and your family, to an amazing relationship with your mother-in-law and the best relationship that you ever had with your husband. And all it took for you both is just to be a little vulnerable and opening your hearts to each other and saying, you know what, this is how I feel. I may be tough on the outside, but I'm super, super vulnerable on the inside, and I have feelings. That's all it takes. Because I don't care how hard and tough you are on the outside, we all have feelings. And some of the toughest people out there that you see are some of the most vulnerable people inside, that have the most sensitive feelings that you will ever feel in a person. Think about that next time you say something really rough to somebody. Okay? Anyway, I hope this helps. Whew. That was something that happened to me yesterday, and instead of stuffing my feelings and hiding it like I always did, and putting it down in the trash compactor of feelings, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, boom, and hiding it for years, I didn't this time. And I said, you know what? That hurt my feelings. And that person was like, oh, I had no clue. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that hurt your feelings. And then boom, it's over with. And I just healed myself, because then I thought back to it, I was like, whew, that stemmed from something that like happened like a long time ago that had nothing to do with what happened right now. And boom, it's all done and over with, and I feel better. Just by making myself vulnerable, instead of making myself tough and hiding my feelings. Food for thought. So, I don't care if you're a man or a woman. You can be as tough as you want to, but if you really want to have a relationship with anybody, you need to be vulnerable, and you need to not be afraid to show your vulnerability side. I don't care how many times you've been hurt. That's just an excuse. I don't care if you're a man. Oh, I can't get in a relationship because my girlfriend or my ex-wife, they hurt me, and oh, I'm so scared to get in a relationship, so I just want a booty call for the next 10 years. Whatever. Dude, you're not worth my time. And the same goes for a woman. If a woman's not gonna give you their time and only gonna give you excuses on they've been hurt so they don't want to give you their heart, move on. Let them heal themselves. You're not there to heal anybody. You're not there to fix anybody. You can't fix anybody who want to be fixed. They need to fix themselves. And if they don't want to fix themselves, then move on. And don't be scared to be alone, because there is how many billions of people out there? We have hundreds of soulmates out there. And believe me, you can call in as many soulmates as you want to. And you can find one just as good or better the next time around. So don't be taken second best just because you don't think you deserve any better. Because you do. You deserve the best. But you have to believe you deserve the best. If you believe you're not worth anything, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get somebody that treats you like you don't deserve anything, like you're a piece of crap. You have no self-worth? That's what you're going to get. You're going to get people that treat you like crap. It's just the way it is. So, anyway, I'm done preaching. I'm done. I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Peace out.